Welcome to Why Should Watch. Amazon Prime is putting out vastly good shows these days, and I can remember when CW used to do that, like Nikita. So Hanna season 2 was released just a few days ago and the show was good. I wouldn't say the best, but due to the lack of good content these days, it might be a good show. Let's talk about the ending of season 2 of Hanna. The final hour of Hanna season 2 is a beautifully directed bloodbath, with some characters we know and some extras dying on the side. The final episode takes place in Barcelona. In the episode leading to this bloodbath, Hanna was able to stop Sandy from killing Cat Gelder, although I would have preferred the other way around. But the evil company assassin did kill Cat's father Robert, but Sandy didn't get the documents that Gelder was about to release to the press. Afterwards, Sandy escapes and Hanna regroups with others. While Clara safeguards Cat and a hostage, Hanna goes to look for Gelder's documents. She did find them, but the evil company was also there and she does manage to escape. During the scuffle, Spanish journalist wasn't so lucky. During Hanna's escape from the hotel, somehow Marissa is there with a getaway car and she gets in. This is where a twist comes in that the agents who saved Marissa previously are actually double agents and are still working for the evil company. But they can't kill the main character, so they both manages to escape again, which is getting too much of wow, that was convenient vibe, and that is why I said it is a good show but not the best one. Meanwhile, Clara is too busy bonding with her mother. Cat somehow thinks they are the bad guys and pushes the alarm button. Leo, who's working with Sandy, hears the alarm and goes to check it out. Raul gets a bullet for his efforts, and like any bad guy speech, he promises Cat that she'll be safe if she gives herself up. Clara calls his bluff and starts fighting him, and Leo is shot by Carmichael because Karma is a bitch. Hanna, who somehow manages to reach the villa just in time and provides the cover for Clara and everyone else to escape. So as from the start, it was heavily implied that Carmichael is the one who leaked the evil company's target list, and in the season finale we actually see that how careless Carmichael was with sensitive information, and Gelder took pictures of that file. Marissa figures all this out and she decides to blackmail him in order to return to the fold. And this is where we see that Marissa says she's in charge now. And Marissa also convinces Hanna to join her as undercover or something to take down the company from within. All the shifting loyalties, another do-gooder named Terry also decides to put her actions where her conscience was and deletes the email correspondence between Clara and her mother. But she is still conflicted with where her loyalties lie. After all the emails, Clara finally reunites with her mother in the final act of this season. So I'm not sure if Clara will return for season 3, which might be a good idea. Of all the loyalties shifting to help Hanna, one person is certainly never gonna let it go, and that is Sandy, because she went all in with the evil company and doesn't care about anyone and will kill whoever stands in her way and end goal. And how can we forget the beautiful piano scene? So after all the mystery, we actually have information about who is Pioneer Group, and they seem to be a small faction within CIA. When Hanna looks into the Gelder's secret information that when Carmichael had slip up while he was drunk, in that file we learn how ruthless the Pioneer Group is, and they have no issue with killing kids or anyone for that matter. Although that's not a new information, we already knew that. I hope season 3 actually tries to move further with the story at a bit of fast pace. That was all about ending of Hanna season 2. Like, share and subscribe.